Cinderella review, guys. Let's get right to it. Action. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? I'm Ryan D, aka Ryan680.
I'm Angela, that Kelly Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk for movie fans, guys, and bring the movie world right into your ears, devices. Thank you for making us a part of your day. Let's get right to it. So first off, I need a new wardrobe, man. I went through my wardrobe and I was just like, wow. So we're dressed up. You know, it's formal wear. It's Cinderella movie. I mean, a modern fairy tale. A modern tale of this fairy tale that we have known countless times with the remake, you know, in the Disney style and everything. And this one is actually a full-on musical, Angela. What did you? I know, Angela. I was really looking forward to your opinion on this because Angela, this is one of her favorite fairy tales, really, I would say. Yeah. And I know you're so obsessed with the Disney remake, which is a good cast there. And now that we got this one out of the way, you know, what was your first reaction out of this movie?
So I absolutely love the live action that came out a couple years ago. Love it. Watched it all the time. So I was really interested to see how they're going to remake this one. I saw some of the cast. Camila Cabello. Yeah. Love her. Fifth Harmony solo career. She's great. Yeah. So I was really intrigued why they were casting her. And then when I started seeing the other cast, so like Indina Menzel, Minnie Driver, I was like, all right, maybe there's a musical aspect to it. And then just right off the bat, bam, opening number, I could tell that it wasn't just a one and done. It was going to be a musical. And I was pretty thrilled about it because I enjoy musicals. I like it a lot.
And okay, so I'm a fan of musicals, right? In the Heights. Beautiful, amazing film.
Certain musicals.
Yeah, I will say that. So that's exactly what I was going to lead up to.
You did not like Cats.
So certain musicals, you know, they really exceed my expectations here. And going into this movie, I didn't watch a trailer for it. I didn't know what to expect, really. And I love that because it's just like you get a fresh mind. And at the same time, though, moviegoers out there, never have I, as a movie critic, or anyone, or you, or I don't think you would either, but it's just, as a movie critic, we don't really expect these movies to be like, oh, great, this is going to fail. You know, you want to have those amazing positive vibes. It's like, I can't wait to see this movie. Hopefully it's good. Or maybe you have no expectations of it and you just still want to go into this world and really explore what options this director / writers, producers, and all that stuff, when it comes to the creative side of it, we get a different take of this. And that's what I really thought of it when they first announced, it's Cinderella, it's a remake, there's a new cast in here, totally new people, familiar faces as well. You know, Billy Porter.
Love him.
So
love him. He is fabulous in everything he does. So when I heard that he was going to be the fabulous fairy godmother, I was thrilled, over the moon. He was going to ace it, nail it, no problem. I had no doubt he was going to take that role and elevate it, and he did. I gotta say, he did. He was fabulous. His wardrobe was fabulous.
Yeah, it was very opening. It really was, and it's very Billy Porter style to a sense,
and
to where
so
you know
funny.
You know he's in the room, man. And let's be honest here, I don't care. You know, I just, at that point, it's just like, as long as you make me laugh, as long as you create that acting skills and that chemistry that's really meant in the film, and he did that exceedingly well, which was brilliant. He made me laughing, got me giggling, got me just.
He's funny. Yeah. He is just he's
great.
So talented. He's great. He's just naturally funny, and it came across in this in this, you know,
universe.
Yeah, in this universe. And my gosh, that guy can sing. I had never heard him sing, but
I didn't know he could sing. I had no expectations. Put comments down below. Maybe you totally knew that. Oh, what the hell, you didn't know Billy Porter could sing. But so right off the bat, we get a musical opening here, and it's a very good. So one thing I will mention a lot in this movie, guys, and this is not a spoiler because I saw it in the trailer. The musical numbers in here, the beats are just really good. They're beautifully done. I love the beats, and me being a drummer, I just loved it. I loved every beat of it. To be honest, I love the different chemistries we got between even, and I loved it too because it wasn't just the lead cast. They had a lot of like the townspeople interacting with them. The townspeople, the rap announcer was beautiful. You guys know what we're talking about.
The town crier, the one that makes the announcements, he was really rapping the entire time, and it was great. And then I think you had mentioned that there's like a band to kind of back him up. And that one's really nice, too.
Beautiful.
It was really cool to see that.
Yeah.
And like you said, right off the bat, opening number, you sense that it's going to be a musical. I really enjoyed the opening number because you say it's just a big old ensemble of literally not just the main cast supporting roles, but also the townspeople. They kind of join in on this song, and it's done very well. I liked it. Overall, I really liked a lot of the songs. I mean, a lot of them are covers. A lot of them are but they're remade and remastered to fit the mood the setting of the setting. So I really liked that, and I really liked how the cast sang them. Yeah.
One thing for sure, it does have a little I wouldn't say a twist, but a little bit of tweaks in there, like a little miss. It's very different. There's certain scenes. It's not a major difference. Besides the very end, it is a major difference.
Modern.
Yeah, it's very modern, just like how the description is on IMDb, a modern movie musical. And let's be honest, it's very modern. It has little tweaks in it that really kind of make it go overboard a little bit. This is written and directed by Kay Cannon, which she's been producer of all the Pitch Perfect movies. So it's like you already have that Pitch Perfect nostalgia there. You already have that momentum going already in this movie. And I was excited just to see these musicals play out. There's one song that really stuck out to me the most in this, and it's actually I looked it up, Angela. It actually was a song called "Million to One," and that's a beautifully song. It's a really good song, and I love that. And I think that song really stuck out. I think it's supposed to in that sense, and it really did stick out a lot. And I love that.
Yeah, because really beautiful voice. She sang it in she's singing about achieving her dreams, going for her dreams, and it's very beautifully done. She's an amazing singer. And I also got to shout out my girl, Idina Menzel.
Idina Menzel.
Are fantastic at anything you do.
So now that we got the positives out of the way, let's talk about the negatives. So Idina Menzel, she was okay. I mean, you could have had anybody in there.
No.
I mean, let's be honest here. You really could have had anybody in that film.
I disagree with you. The solo that Idina Menzel sang, her character sang.
Yeah, but you could have taken that solo out.
Then it wouldn't have made sense. I don't think so. I think I liked the character. So Idina Menzel plays the stepmother. Yeah. And I know you had mentioned throughout the film that you wish she was a little bit more evil, but I actually really like that she wasn't. It was just more of a misunderstood concept. Like that was her character, and I feel like her character, because in the original animation, the remake though,
Kate. I mean, she did a freaking amazing job in that.
I know that, but okay, again, I feel like this character shouldn't have been evil just to be evil, just be mean for no reason. She actually brought depth to it as to why she was the way she was, and I liked seeing that. And I love Idina Menzel, and I think no one could have sang that solo as well as she had.
Okay, so let's be honest here. If it was anybody but Idina Menzel, I don't think they would have had a solo to begin with. And so once again, I feel like she could have done. It could have gone deeper. That's just my personal opinion. I wish it would have gone deeper. I wish it would have gone more gritty.
But it's not. It's not about her character.
No, I know, but it's just like it's just the same thing with the remake. The remake. It was just with the the one that came with the Disney one. I know this is not Disney, of course. We know that for the fact. This is actually by Sony, distributed by Amazon Prime Video.
But I feel like the character development in that one, the live action from Disney, you get some sense of she hasn't, the stepmother in that Cate Blanchett's character is not always evil. Mm-hmm. She has never always been evil. You get that sense, but you don't know exactly what changed her, where along the road she became cold and cruel. And same thing with this one. I feel like she was more misunderstood. And Idina Menzel's stepmother was she explains why she's so hard on Cinderella. And it makes sense in the time, Mm-hmm. So I liked seeing that different aspect on the stepmother. You don't just see, it's the evil stepmother, we hate her right away. You actually kind of have mixed feelings on her. Like you can agree with her, you can't, but at least it has a little bit more depth than the traditional stepmothers, and I like that. I'm
gonna say I completely disagree with you. But
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so there's that. Second thing, the mice animation.
I agree. I agree with you on that.
That was terribly done. I feel like it was very cheaply made. It's very obvious. I mean, this is just the little things, little bitty things from Aladdin, little bitty things. It's just, these little things that just really bothered me in the movie every time I saw them. Was the animation for the mice. I mean, come on, it's 3 animation characters. That was the only animation really in that movie. I mean, besides Billy Porter, that was really it, and it wasn't really that much animate or CGI really, even with Billy Porter that much, because it was really him and then just the little magic that he would do like the fairy godmother. So I feel like this is poorly done on Sony's part, but it could have been a lot better.
I agree with you, because Sony has put out good CGI before.
Good CGI. Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean they're capable. The studio's capable of even Sony Animation, or
even Amazon Prime upload a series upload. I mean, that was beautifully done on CGI.
Yeah, so I agree with you. The CGI on the mice wasn't the best, and it was a little distracting for me, but they were still cute. Achieved the effect that they're supposed to do.
For sure.
The mice were funny. I love James Corden. He's great. Overall, I really enjoyed the cast. Even the king and queen. Pierce Brosnan. He's the king.
007 became the king, man.
And
what do you know?
He's kind of funny. He's witty. I never watched a 007. Sorry.
We gave James Corden here.
Yeah. So James Corden.
He's better funny in here than he was in Cats.
I know you have problems with cats, and
I have huge problems with cats. That's probably the worst musical I've ever seen.
Okay, come on. To be fair,
musical movie.
No, to be fair,
musical movie.
To be fair,
clarify that.
The plot of Cats is very out there.
I'm pretty sure the musical.
It's very out there.
Okay.
So it's not everyone's cup of tea, and I get it. So that's why I say you like select musicals.
But besides all that negative, guys, this is actually a feel-good musical. It really does. It carries that momentum going. It is slow at first, I would say, at the very beginning of this film. It goes off a really good beat, but then it kind of loses its way in the first act of the movie, which kind of sucks because that's where you get your go-get. That's where it really catches you in this film. I'm gonna say though, it just once again, it was very enjoyable. Good feeling, positive musical, which I loved. A different take, a different a different kind of humor in here as well, because I love the humor in here a lot, to where it was keeping me laughing, it was keeping me entertained, and that's the whole point of this movie, was that as long as you're entertained, as long as you're having a good time, and that's what I really did feel like out of this movie. Was there any final thoughts, Angela?
I would say give it a chance if you are into like fairy tales like I am. If you loved all the even the Disney live action. Me personally, it doesn't live up to that, but I still very enjoyed it. I love all the music.
A lot of recognizable songs here.
Yeah, and
they had a total of 19 songs here, guys.
And a lot of it is like very updated, like they have newer beats, and so it's really enjoyable overall. I really enjoyed it. I think y'all guys should give it a chance.
Was this the film that we deserved? Oh man, I don't know, man. It's tough because it's like, how many times are these movies going to be told in that sense?
So I know we both have a problem.
Next thing you know, they're going to make a Cinderella horror version of it. And it's going to be more bloody, because the real story of it is very bloody, but it's just, I don't know. They should watch. Next year is probably going to be a Halloween version of it.
Put out the Grimm's Brothers version of it. That'd be great. Yeah. So I really enjoyed it. Give it a chance if you are open to it. If you like musicals, or even just some of the cast.
I'm gonna say, was this one that we deserved? I guess. Yeah, it was entertaining. It was very slightly a yes for me. Was it a yes for you?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and this film came out to be almost 2 hours long. I feel like that was dragging. It was dragging towards the end of this movie, guys. It really was. It just had so many mixed problems in here. The runtime could have been I think for the way this movie was flowing, the runtime should have been an hour and a half tops. That's it. An hour and a half tops, 90-minute movie, and now an hour and 30 minutes. Just knock it out, because it was one of those movies to where like it was keeping you engaged, but it wasn't really keeping you entertained throughout the whole movie. There's a few dull moments here. The script goes out of whack, and the script is just out of sync with the whole fairy tale. I feel like it really goes out of date in its own sense. But once again, I feel like the actors and the actresses, I feel like Camille, she really shined in this movie, and she really kept me entertained in this movie. And if it wasn't for her,
I was pleasantly surprised that she was crossing into the acting world. Because I was like, oh, she's such a great singer. Her, career's like at its peak. I think she's doing well. So I was really surprised to see her. And I got to say, she was pleasantly enjoyable. Like, I really enjoyed her in this role. Great voice. She fit it well with all the singing. I think she did really good. Same thing with the Prince Charming. I haven't personally seen him in anything, but I think he was a great singer as well. They sang great together. So I think it was overall a really good cast.
Yeah, for sure. So ratings now. This is where we get technical here.
6.5.
I'm going to give it a 6. I'm going to give it a solid 6. A little above, man, dude, I have to rethinking about this movie. 5.5, man. I'm going down. No, I'm gonna leave it a 6. I'm gonna leave it a 6. Solid 6, guys. I wanted this to be a really good modern tale musical, but it's like Hollywood's just making these nostalgic movies to where like they don't have any original ideas, and that's what I feel like. But again, that could change in about a year from now. Hopefully, there's a lot better movies out there. But once again, this is a movie that's a feel good musical. I really enjoyed it. I felt entertained in it. But again, it could have been a lot better. In the sense too, yeah,
I agree with you. They could have been a lot better, but again, overall, I think it was very well done. Again, in my opinion, I think the live action that came out a couple years ago, or several years ago at this point, was better in my opinion. But better. I still enjoyed this, and I really like the soundtrack, so I probably will be listening to that soon. Yeah, for sure, the soundtrack. Alamo City Movie Talk does recommend this movie, guys. Since we give it a 6 and 6.5, we do recommend this movie, ladies and gentlemen. We're a little bit above average here, so we're literally right on the fence point for where we don't recommend it, because 5 and below we are usually 4 point something, and we really don't recommend, but yeah. All right, guys, if you have not already, hit that subscribe button. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D, aka Ryan680. And I'm Angela at that cat lady and
thanks for sticking with us for this long, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having yourself a wonderful day, and stay safe, San Antonio. Peace, baby. Thanks for watching us dress up. Thanks for watching us just talk movies, guys. Thank y'all. Peace. Get up now.